Thank you for pressing play on the Friday edition of the Maurologue. If it feels like teens are glued to their phones 24/7, you're not imagining it. According to the American Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry, the average teen racks up, get this, 9 hours a day online. That all? Not including schoolwork. But today, all that scrolling gets a glow up because it's Be Kind Online Day. Thanks to the student-led movement Beyond Differences, middle schoolers nationwide are turning their screens into empathy engines. The theme this year? Unmute Your Kindness. Backed by the Sandy Hook Promise Foundation, it's not just about likes, it's about love in 1080p. Of course, we should make every day Be Kind Online Day. I'm sure it would help a lot of the issues we are dealing with these days. Now, just when you think the digital world is doing all the heavy lifting, science fires back with a jaw-dropper. At UC Berkeley and UCSF, researchers helped a paralyzed woman speak again using a brain implant that streams her thoughts into synthesized speech in near real time. No delays, no robotic voice, just her natural voice, synthesized, rebuilt from old recordings. What once sounded like sci-fi is now a symphony of second chances. And it was American writer and professor of biochemistry Isaac Asimov who said, "Today's science fiction is tomorrow's science fact." And while tech brings words back to the voiceless, another kind of light is quietly rewriting the rules of public health. Far UVC light, a specific ultraviolet wavelength that zaps airborne pathogens, is showing promise as a pandemic-proofing powerhouse. Unlike your average UV light, this one is human-safe and lethal only to microbes. Columbia University's David Brenner envisions a future where schools, airports, and subways are sanitized by light beams. Germs, beware. The future is bright. Now, if germs are getting vaporized and thoughts are becoming speech, you would think distraction would be under control too, right? Wrong. Enter Cal Newport, productivity philosopher and author of Deep Work, who reminds us clarity about what matters provides clarity about what does not. In today's ping-powered world, Newport is preaching the gospel of focus like it's 95 theses on the door of your inbox. When everything's urgent, nothing's important. You want peace? Turn down the volume and tune in to what actually matters. Of course, if you'd rather let the music do the focusing for you, Coachella 2025 is spinning up a weekend escape for your ears and eyes, no ticket required. Whether you're couch-bound or just allergic to porta potties, the Coachella Livestream app and YouTube's multi-view setup will beam Lady Gaga, Green Day, Post Malone, and more straight to your living room this weekend and next weekend. Curated playlists? Check. Exclusive merch? Check. No overpriced water bottles or dusty boots? Double check. Who says he can't festival in fuzzy socks? Meanwhile, one band is hitting the road with purpose and plasma. Metallica has teamed up with the American Red Cross to host blood drives at tour stops across the country. Donors get a limited edition t-shirt, a rock-solid sense of purpose, and bragging rights that they literally gave blood for metal. It's a win-win, and this time the only thing getting shredded is your self-doubt. Speaking of, wondering why you can recite every lyric from a song, whether it's a Metallica song or a 20-year-old song, but you forgot your own phone number last week? Well, it turns out that music is memory's best friend. Dr. Stefan Herf from the Sydney Conservatorium of Music says melodies are like mental glue. They wrap around our emotions and lock in for life. Add story structure like Sesame Street or Bugs Bunny did, and you've basically got a brain tattoo. So hum that tune. It's not just nostalgia, it's neuroscience. Sunny day, sweeping the clouds away, on my way to where the air is sweet. Can you tell me how how to get to Sesame Street? And while we're on the subject of sticky stories, The Last of Us is back with season 2 premiering Sunday. But behind the spores and survival drama, a real-world revelation. Star Bella Ramsey shared that they were diagnosed with autism while filming season 1. The diagnosis, they say, helped them find grace in daily challenges and sharpened their craft. Expect even more emotional depth from an already breathtaking series that has been renewed for another season. Not into zombies or fungal apocalypse? Maybe you prefer your drama with a monopoly on chaos. Netflix is turning the iconic board game Monopoly into a reality competition series. Contestants will strategize, backstab, and bankrupt their way to victory because nothing tests human decency like a race to build hotels on Boardwalk. And no, this isn't the Monopoly movie. That's another story entirely. But this version, jail time never looked so bingeable. Finally, I have no problem giving credit where credit is due. It's giving payment where payment is due that I seem to struggle with. Today's Morovation comes from J.M. Barrie, best known for creating Peter Pan. He said, "Those who bring sunshine into the lives of others cannot keep it from themselves." It highlights the reciprocal nature of kindness. By brightening someone else's day, we inadvertently illuminate our own. Barrie exemplified this philosophy not only through his writings, but also through his actions. He bequeathed the rights to Peter Pan to London's Great Ormond Street Hospital, ensuring ongoing support for children's health care. This gesture underscores the idea that acts of generosity enrich both the giver and the recipient, fostering a cycle of shared joy and fulfillment. Well, that's it for today's Monologue. Hope you enjoy a safe and great weekend. Stay strong, stay kind, hold the door open for someone. Do not tailgate in traffic, and keep fighting the good fight.